Listen to the sound that you hear, like an echo in your head. There's a strange vibration rising up from the heart of America, America. Listen to the sound of the drum, calling players to the game of the new world order. Don't be caught unaware when the heads start rolling. No, it couldn't happen here. I know it wouldn't happen here. But I will not submit to authority of man. I'm alive, I'm awake. This is more than I can take. If you had an open door, would you kill a little more? Listen to the cries of the dead in the wake of the Sudan. Is there no one out there? I see blood in the sands of despair in Africa. Listen to the sound of applause in a chamber full of men selling out their people as they plan their assaults on the hearts of America. No, it couldn't happen here. I know it never happened here. But I will not submit to authority of man. I'm alive, I'm awake. This is more than I can take. If you had an open door, would you kill a little man? There's a war machine in motion, and the bullets fall like rain, and the light in the eyes of the innocent has faded into pain. Yesterday I knew the world was spinning toward the end. Today I see the wasteland, and it's too late to pretend. Listen to the words of a man with a rifle in his hand. Don't be mistaken, I believe in peace, but I won't be taken. And I will not submit to authority of man. I'm ready to die, but not for a ride. See the signs up here, you know it's gonna happen
But yeah, it's
Hey, so sister, hey,
Santorum. This is so ridiculous. I hate this guy so much. He actually had the nerve, the audacity to say, he goes, it's like, I'm gonna ban porn, but I'm especially gonna ban gay porn. How do you especially ban porn or gay porn? You can't, if you ban something, you banned it. That's it, end of story. And this guy's running for office, what are you gonna do? Put the gay porn in the X-rated section? It's porn, it is gay. You know what I mean? It's
yet the scary thing is that half this country loves Rick Santorum.
Oh,
that's
what a
the scary
disaster.
thing.
What a
complete
disaster.
idiot who's just a fundamentalist moron. This country loves.
Yeah.
I don't believe that. I believe they love him like they love Mitt Romney. They don't really love
blind
him.
faith, essentially.
Yeah,
no,
they're just following the pack.
Exactly.
No, it's all ridiculous. Honestly, Helen Keller wasn't the only one living in darkness. Most of this country is. You know what I'm saying? It's really unfortunate. But I just, you know, the whole thing's. That's why we're here, man. Straight up. That's why we're here. It's ridiculous, you know.
Hell yeah.
That's what I think we should call the party, the common sense. Because all of us have common sense and we're censored. We're cut off. You can't hear it on mainstream TV. So that's my
common
my
censor.
2 cents. Hopefully,
I think you should start a webpage. Common
people tell
censor.
me all the time I should have my own show and shit like that. I could go for days.
So Pedini,
Look.
Yeah, that's
See what I'm
if you want
saying?
to ask me questions, I'll go all day, man.
Don't understand what I'm feeling tonight. I don't understand, but I'm waiting. Searching the shadows that fade in the light, but I'm feeling alive. Trying to survive, float with the tide till you arrived and I. PaulFest is amazing, man. They gave us a really political interview before we played. I think we blew it away. We're gonna watch it later, but anyway. Great to be here, everybody. I see you came out. Appreciate that. We are a band Circle to Circle, really from Tampa, Florida, from all over the world now.
I personally have volunteered a lot of my life for many years to try and straighten out some of the problems I see. Okay? And in my frustrations, I get a little adamant. Okay? I'm trying to communicate. You're suspicious of the media. Well, I'm suspicious of the media? Well, we don't call it lamestream media for nothing.
I'm not part of the mainstream media.
I said lamestream.
Oh, I am part of the lamestream media.
No. I wonder if will your
question,
viewers see that part? No. Okay? You know, I've been so busy in organization for so many years.
So Ron Paul delegates aren't gonna cause any sort of ruckus or anything.
We're following Congressman Ron Paul. Okay? We're trying to emulate the man. We really are. I couldn't see Ron Paul, jumping up and yelling and screaming at somebody any more than I would.
Right. He seems like a very respectful guy.
We are playing by the rules. Okay? That's why the other side is so frustrated.
Do you feel like the other side's not playing by the rules?
They're changing the rules by the minute.
Yeah.
Okay? When people look at all of the changes that's gone on and start putting everything together, it's obvious.
Yeah, that's a fair answer. I really appreciate you taking the time to talk with us.
My sir.
I'll try not to edit out too many of the good bits.
Okay.
Yep.
Hi, can you tell me what your name is and where you come from?
Yes, my name is Jason Lasater. I'm originally from Independence, Kansas, and I currently live in Los Angeles, California.
Okay, I see you have a Paul Festival press pass. What's that about?
We're actually on a road trip for liberty, hence the hat. We're hitting the PaulFest, the Republican National Convention, the Kennedy Space Center, Washington, D.C., all the different monuments, and of course the White House. We're going to drop down to the DNC, continue that through, and then we're going to end our road trip with the NASCAR experience in Charlotte, North Carolina. We're going to try to go 200 miles an hour.
Wow, that sounds like a great time.
Yeah, road trip for liberty.
Well, we're here at PaulFest, and we're in the campground area, and you're camping here, is that correct?
Yeah, my tent is about to blow away right there.
Okay. Can you tell me what you've seen, what you've observed, what you've heard about all of the police activity here at the Florida campgrounds at Paul Festival?
Well, to start with, there's a lot of rumors on how many law enforcement officers there actually are here and what their true purpose or intent is. I've heard various things from 25 to 3,500 people or officers. There's an actual site. I mean, if you use your vision and not the rumors or hearsay, you can actually turn around and look at a parking lot that has almost 2,000 officers from all over, not only the state of Florida, but outside the state of Florida. No, but the pure size of the police forces, it's intimidating to say the least. There are more people here in one spot than I have ever seen. There are more people here than technically are in a division of soldiers that get sent abroad. Right? There's a shit ton of people.
What really struck me is after all of this and seeing all these guys and all this gear getting on all these buses, going by bus after bus after bus.
Tactical shotguns and other things, riding shotguns.
So I went in and checked inside, and when I came back out, the last ones were leaving, and then 3 helicopters took off and followed them.
Yeah, I don't know what to say. It's an eye-opener. I never expected to see this. Once everybody's compacted into the center,
I don't think they're concerned with us, are they?
They're not concerned with us. They're doing that as a practice for the RNC, because the RNC, we have the Occupy that are there, you have everybody else that's there, but the Black Panthers have come out in numbers online, and there's videos talking about how they are going to kill white people at the Republican National Convention, and they have no problem killing cops.
Oh, come on.
No, swear to God, you can go online and watch it. You can go online. That's what they're saying. They're saying they're going to put their boots on the back of our necks. They're saying they're going to pull some, what was that movie, American History X shit on us?
It might be 1 or 2 people.
No, there's about 15 or 20 of them.
Oh no, the RNC is.
But still, that is the voice of what they're putting forward. It's kind of scary because, I mean, we're just here to find out facts. We're here to find out solutions on how we can better our country, right?
Of days past and days yet to come, and the message of freedom.
We've got a message. We've started a revolution, and we're going to finish it. And we're going to start right here. And a big thing about this revolution is the 4-letter words in revolution that is called love. And we have a revolution that's going to change our country back to its constitutional nature and back to loving freedom and liberty. That's what we're here about today.
It is the nature of man to crave liberty. Commit yourself to take the light of liberty forward from this place. Apply its illumination to every aspect of human interaction. Speak of liberty as the morally superior proposition that it is. Now I get to do something wonderful. I get to introduce somebody that I think you all know of. And I get to introduce somebody you all know of as well. Thomas E. Woods, New York Times best-selling author. One of my favorite things
A guy you've never heard of, Terry Holt, who worked on George W. Bush's presidential campaigns, said that Ron Paul, as he recalled, could not be influenced the way the other congressmen could. He said this: the thing about Ron Paul is, what does he want that we have? He's never been someone who was interested in being co-opted or in trading and dealing. He would tell us how he was voting, and that was that. There was nothing he wanted that we could offer him in exchange for his vote. Whatever you do, remember the example of Dr. Paul. In a world of cowards, stick to your principles. In a sea of lies, tell the truth. Into the darkness, shine a light. Do those things. Be that person. That is what Ron Paul wants from you. Remember that the one person on this earth you have full power to improve is yourself. Learn and teach whenever and wherever you can. Be your own army of one, and then you will be carrying on the Ron Paul legacy.
Ron Paul is the anti-politician. He tells unfashionable truths. He educates rather than flatters the public. And he stands up for principle even when the whole world is arrayed against him. Now some people say, well, I love Ron Paul except for his foreign policy. But that foreign policy reflects the best and the most heroic part of who Ron Paul is. No matter how many times he's been urged to keep his mouth shut about war and empire, these have remained the centerpieces of his speeches and his interviews. Of course, Ron Paul deserves the Nobel Peace Prize. All government rests on public consent, and as soon as the public withdraws that consent, any regime is doomed. That's why they fear Ron, that's why they fear us, and it's why, despite all the horrors we read about every day, do they dare to look to the future with hope.
And here, I'm just going to give the mic to T.M.O.T. I don't need to speak.
When I got on board with Ron Paul last year, I said until the end. When Ron Paul decides he no longer fights, then I move on. Until then, I continue to be in it, to win it with Ron Paul. And those who don't like it, you can kiss my imaginary donkey. Ron Paul 2012! This is me, while I kiss the sky. All around.
as a vice presidential candidate, I chose Ron Paul. There wasn't any other choice other than Ron Paul. I have 2 words for Ron Paul. Thank you. Thank you for taking the cause of liberty to the American people in a way that none of us have seen in our lifetimes.
I know, but
We'll show the world and the nation that what Ron Paul has stood for is not a fluke, it's the future. Live free, live free.
The knowledge is starts to grow. Let's make a YouTube video. Make a YouTube video. We all know about corruption. We have started to descend. The banks of Fed assassination. But you can't kill 99%. What can I do to make a change? 'Cause we just wanna be free. This song is called Evolution to Revolution, and it's about Ron Paul, but it's also about all of us here, and what he's taught us, right? As we go forward, we are the revolution, so good luck this year, guys. To every boy and girl.
It's not about one man, I think we all know that, right? If he's taught me anything, he's taught me that I have to stand up for myself. You know? How long was he one man alone? You know what I mean? So one thing that I learned early on is that I am absolutely fundamentally opposed to war. I support our troops, I do not support our president. I wrote this song under the terror reign of George W. Bush. It is just as true today. This is called Listen.
Listen to the sound that you hear like an echo in your head. There's a strange vibration rising up from the heart of America, America. But I will not submit to authority of man. I'm alive, I'm awake. This is more than I can take. If you had an open door, would you kill a little man?
That's why it's important that we don't lose sight of what got us involved in this in the first place. Was it the great man, Dr. Paul, or was it what he was talking about? Was it the idea that gave you goosebumps, that clicked in your head, right? this song thinking about this weekend, actually, several months ago. Is there anybody out here who feels the way I feel? Is there anybody listening at all? I love you guys. God bless you. Stay the course. Keep fighting the fight. I'm there with you every day. Thank you. There are birds who breathe in the skies with murder in their eyes. Far below our armies crash as quiet sleep the lane.